Hi everyone, welcome to Did You Know? The show that we talk about interesting facts, laws that protect us online. So I am Kinjel Bulingo from Cebu Institute of Technology University. Today we tackle about the Republic Act 10175, Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012. In this digital age, like chatting, posting, sharing online, pero alam mo ba na sa simpleng post mo lang ay pwede maging cybercrime? Let's find out together. Did you know na kahit sa isang post mo lang sa Facebook ay pwede kang makasuhan ng libel? Yes, it's called cyber libel under Section 4, Paragraph C, Number 4 of Republic Act 10175. So sinasabi po dito, ito yung mga public malicious imputations o pagpost, paninira o chismis or false accusations online na nakisisira ng reputasyon ng tao. For example, nag-post ka sa Facebook saying na magnanakaw si classmate without proof o kahit joke lang ay pwede pa rin yung maging cyber libel kasi nakakadamage ka ng dignidad ng tao. Question, pwede pa rin ba makasuhan ng cyber libel yung mga nag-comment sa post about cyber libel, nag-comment or nag-react? Ang sagot po natin is, yung mga nag-comment ay oo, pwedeng makasuhan ng cyber libel kapag ang comment niya ay related po sa ninira pa din ng tao. Yung mga nag-react po ay hindi na po pwede ang makasuhan kasi yan po ang nakasabi sa batas. So dapat nating tandaan, freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom to destroy. Think before you click kasi minsan sa isang post natin ay pwede maging kaso. Next, did you know, kapag gumagamit ka ng information ng ibang tao without their consent, that's identity theft. Under Section 4B, Number 3 of Republic Act 10175, identity theft means intentional accusations of misuse of another person's identifying informations like their name, birthday, account, or even GCash details. For example po, gumagawa ka ng fake account ng Facebook ng kaklase mo, ginagamit mo ang kanyang picture, ang kanyang birthday, yung kanyang pangalan para mang-scam, maninira. Krimen na yan. So even yung trip lang, once may harm deception kang ginagawa na involved, may kaso ka na. Pwede kang makasuhan ng identity theft. So ang keyword lang po dito is dapat without right kapag walang permiso o bawal. So online impersonation is not just unethical, it's illegal. Ito naman ang interesting part. So akala ng iba, pwede nang buksan ng pulis ang cellphone o laptop mo kapag nag-investigate na sila. So mali yan. So kailangan muna nila ng cybercrime warrant. So ang specific po dyan ay cyber warrant to search, seizure, and examine computer data. So ito po yung WSSED. Yan po. So ang warrant na ito ay inisyu ng judge, nagbibigay ng legal authority sa law enforcer para mag-search sa lugar, kunin ang cellphone, ang computer device at examine ang laman nito. So, ito po yung sa investigation na bawal po i-shutdown yung computer kapag naka-on at bawal din po i-on yung computer kapag naka-off sa investigation. So, para po ma-investigate po yan ng mga investigators natin, so kailangan po na nila ng cyber warrant. So, para ma-investigate nila yung devices natin. So without this warrant, lahat ng ebidensya ay inadmissible sa korte. So meaning po ng inadmissible sa korte ay hindi po matanggap sa korte ng judge. Even po may sakto yung yung ebidensya. Meaning totoo, pero hindi yun matanggap ng judge kasi hindi po nagawa ng tama yung proseso. So nagulat ka lang na yung nakita mong parang kumpitado na to kasi alam namin na ito yung may kasalanan. Pero sa korte, yung defense counsel niya tinitingnan yung mga technical errors at yan napatunayan na illegal na napatunayan na illegal pala yung pagkuha ng ebidensya or proseso ng pagkolekta ng ebidensya kasi walang warrant. So now you know. So, ang RA 10175 or Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012 ay hindi lang basta law. It's our protections against our lives in the internet. So it reminds us that words have power, use them properly, protect our personal informations, and always respect others online. Ako si Kinjel Bulingo, reminding you to stay safe, smart, and cyber aware. Thanks for watching, everyone. Putangin na. Ako si Kinjel Bulingo, reminding you to stay safe. Ako po si Kinjel Bulingo, reminding you to stay safe. Ako po si Kinjel Bulingo, reminding you to stay safe, stay smart, and stay cyber aware. Thanks for watching. Did you know? So we're learning myths cyber safety. Ting 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 ting. Ako po si Kinjel Bulingo. Nag-remind po ako sa inyo na stay smart, stay safe, and stay cyber aware. Thanks for watching. Did you know? We're learning meets cyber safety. Ting ning ting ning ning. Hi everyone, welcome to Did You Know? Hi everyone, welcome to Did You Know? Ang show na pag-usapan natin about interesting laws about nagprotekta sa atin online. Ako si Kinjel Bulingo from Cebu Institute of Technology University, and today we're talking about the Republic Act 10175 or the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012. In this digital age, halos lahat ng ginagawa natin like posting, sharing, and chatting ay online. Pero alam mo ba na may simpleng actions, na pwede maging cybercrime? Let's uncover them together.